learning stuff with Smiles. I can't sing! Hey guys, it's me Smiles and I'm here to teach you the first tutting combo that I learned. I am not taking any credit for it. I didn't make it, so I'm not gonna, say that I did it. It's actually this one girl who put the video in the description box below, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you what I'm gonna be teaching y'all today. So let's hit it. Step 1. Okay, so the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to do this thing, it looks like a praying hand, so you just go like this. And make sure you're not pressing it too tight together, you're not forcing your hands one way or another. Ew, that looks so weird. But it's not too light either. You want it just right. Okay? And then I'm going to mirror this, so this is really my left, but to you guys it's your right. So you're going to take your right hand and then you're going to slide it out, and then right there where your hands, like where your finger meets your palms, you're going to stop right there, and then you're going to like kind of fold your hand over like this. Now make sure that your hand is pretty like straight and your fingers are straight. I know I'm double jointed in this pinky, so it looks weird, like I'm like going like that, but I'm really not. I'm just like that. So you're going to be like that, right? And then you're going to take your right hand, and then you're going to go this way until your fingertips meet. And then make sure that your hand is straight, but you're not tilting this way and you're not going this way, and your fingers aren't like how mine are. Like, I don't really have good tutting hands. So, okay, so it's like this. And then you're going to go down with your right like this, and then you're going to stop right here, right where your fingers meet, like that. And then you're going to put your hand over like this, and make sure that your thumbs aren't showing like this, because that's just going to make it look really weird. So tuck your thumbs like that, like that. And then so you're like this, and then you're going to stop right here. Just like that. I know it looks kind of crooked. Okay, there we go. It's just like that. So we're going to do the first step again, but we're going to do it we're going to do it over, and we're going to do it quicker. So let's do it. One more time. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just like that. So practice that a little bit, and then when you get it, you can go on to the next step. Paso 2. So you're like this. Make sure that your thumbs aren't like this. They're not sticking out, and you're not pushing too hard, or else it'll look funny. And you just kind of like lightly put it, and then you just lightly kind of like that. And then, I know it may look like I'm doing it weird, but it's just my fingers. And then once you're here, you're going to lift one finger. It can be your left or it can be your right. So in this case, I'm going to lift up my left. Make sure it's straight. And then I'm going to lift up my right like this. And then what you're going to do from there is you're going to move either your left or your right, and you're going to make a square. So for mirror case, I'm going to move this one, which is your right, my left. So I'm going to go like this and make a square. Just like that. See? So you're going to go from here. You go 1, 2, and then you make the square. Just like that. And once you're here, you're going to trace your finger down like this. And then you're going to go like this. And you're going to stop right here where it's like your first finger's on your second finger, like this. And then you're going to take your hand, make sure your finger's not pressed like that. So you just take your hand like this, and then you just swing it down like that. Okay? So we're going to repeat this again, and we're going to go over the same step one more time. One more time. Woo! Okay, so your hands are like this. Make sure that your thumbs are out, and you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I know my fingers look terrible. Just do it like this, like that, just like that. Alright, so you can just practice that, keep practicing it. And then what we're going to do now is we're going to add it on to the first step. All together now. Woo! Okay, so you remember it's just like this. And you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's like an 8 count and a half. We're going to do it one more time. And just make sure that your thumbs aren't showing and your fingers aren't like this. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like that. And now we're going to move on to the next step. Step 3. C. What? Okay, so you're here, and this is where it might get a little bit more difficult for you, or it might get easier. So right here is where we're going to do the stacking. The stacking is pretty easy, but you have to make sure that you're not too close, and you're not like this, and you're not too high up, because that'll look weird. So what you're going to do is you're going to go, oh man, I lost my tut. Okay, you go like this, da 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 da, and you're like this. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take this hand and then make another square. My finger's so weird. And then you're going to take your other hand and you're going to go on top just like that, making squares. And then you're going to go down. You're going to like kind of push that finger down and you're like this. Make sure that you're like that even. And then you're going to take your right hand and then you're going to slide it over your left hand. And then what you're going to do as you're doing that is kind of like glide up and then push this finger down just like that. So you're kind of in the same place that you started. And we're going to repeat that one more time. One more time. So from here, you're going to go stack, stack. And then you're going to bring your finger down like this, right? And then you're going to slide your right over your left, and then you're going to go up, and then you're going to bring that finger down. You're going to be right back to where you started. I know my fingers look really weird, but I mean, it's kind of like my hands double jointed, so I can't exactly get it perfectly straight. But remember, no duck hands. And then make sure that your arms are as straight as they can get. You know, just relax. That's the whole point. Don't be tensed up. I know tutting looks like it's very stiff, but really the key is to be relaxed while you're doing it, or else it'll look really funny because it'll be pressed up like this and your fingers be all like that. It's not good. So we're going to go over it one more time. We're going to add it from the beginning, and then we're going to go ahead and start with the new step. We're all in this together. Okay, so you start like this, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and that's where you stop. You can keep practicing that one more time, and I know that it may look sloppy in the beginning, but if you just keep practicing and practicing and practicing, you'll get it. So we're just going to start with this new step, and we're going to go from there. It's the last step. It's the last step. So here's the more tricky part, I have to say, because your hands are here, and you're going to make a heart with your fingers. So the easiest way to do it is to make sure that your two middle fingers are connected like this, and make sure that your fingers are hidden, your thumbs are hidden like that. And then what you're going to do is you're going to slowly make peace signs, and then you're going to take your two index fingers and then you're going to make the heart like that. And what you do as you're doing that is you want your thumbs to look like that instead of like this. So as you're moving, your thumb is just going to go like that. And then you're going to make the heart just like that, because see, you don't want your thumbs to be showing like that. So it's best to just tuck them in to your hands like that. See? Just like that. Alright, so now you have the heart, and what you're going to do now is you're going to trace the heart one side and at a time. So you're going to go 1 right here, then 2 down like this, then 3, but stop when you're like this. Like when your left is on top of your right, you're going to stop. And then what you're going to do from there is you're going to take your right and then you're going to slide it up on your left like this, cross over so they're like this, and then you're going to make another heart like that, break it, and then turn your whole hand into a heart, and then that's it. So we're going to go over that step one more time, and then we're going to go through the whole thing slow, medium, and then fast. One more time all together. Let's do it. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so this is the slow speed. We're going to go slow as we can. Just make sure. I'm just going to show you what it is. It's not going to be exactly great, but it's going to be a little bit more intricate. So you start out like this. Ready? 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Regular speed. Da da da. Okay, now we're gonna do it at full speed. Just remember, just tuck in your fingers, make sure you relax, and then we'll get a good jump. So here we go. That's it! God, this video took forever! Alright, so that's it. That's your first tut. That's my first tut. I'm still working on it. I'm not really the tutter of the group, so, I mean, it is just something that y'all wanted me to put on here. I know I'm not that great, so just, if you want to learn something else, let me know, because I'm the one who's going to be doing the tutorials. I can teach you Spanish. I can do all that fun stuff. So, that was my first tut. I'm still working on it. And just stick around for more. Thanks for watching. You mean like... Oh god, yeah, exactly like that. Hey, D-Trix!